In between the cities of Dallas and Fort Worth, it's Arlington, Texas, host to the grand mecca of football, AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Minnesota Vikings and the Dallas Cowboys. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen with you. The Pro Bowler Brandon Aubrey has us set. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Off the bootleg, it's McCarthy. Oh, what an inauspicious start. It's intercepted. Picked up by Damone Clark.
An opening play call like that, Mike, has exactly one goal. Let's connect on something early and quiet this home crowd. But all they did was energize them. I mean, listen to this place after that interception. They're feeding into it. They're giving this offense extra momentum as they now take the field.
A first carry for the former Tar Heels, Javonte Williams. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 41-yard line.
Yeah! Hey, boy, go, get out there, get out there. There we go, going to 53. Here we go, going to 54, going to 50.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. He'll find his tight end. That's Jake Ferguson. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
That's good for a Cowboys.
23 yards on that pass play. 1st down, Cowboys.
17-yard line.
Under. Hey, I want multiplying it. Here we go, going to 54. Wide in.
They'll go with Williams. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Bernard on the tackle. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 13.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. This one's on before. And he's in. Jake Ferguson. Touchdown, Dallas. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 3. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
They'll run. This is Jordan Mason. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
On play action, here's McCarthy. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches. Get him a
first down. Good running. Gets him to about the 44.
And the ability to continue to sustain these drives and maintain possession, these third downs are so critical, Mike, because every time an offensive play caller gets a fresh set of downs to work with, there's just more opportunities to continue to try to strike deep and go to score.
Forced to his right. He's going to keep it himself. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
Coming in today, Mike, they worked all week on containing this quarterback. But here we are, early on in the game, a nice scramble there, good yardage, and he's able to pick up the first down.
Trying to make a play out of the pocket, couldn't do it. It's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
Yeah! Sweat! Hey, kill! 27, 26.
They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. The veteran safety, Harrison Smith, there on the stop.
It's second and 8.
From the 41, here's second and 8.
Yeah! Here we go. Wide, ain't it? Go. Get out there. 26.
Operating from the gun, here's Dak. Forced out wide.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
Here's third and 7.
Yeah, here we go. 26.
Prescott now. He's got his tight end. That's Ferguson. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His third catch goes for a first down.
Cowboys, first down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Wide, ain't it? 26.
Williams gets in on the draw. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Here we go. Going wide, ain't it?
Play fake. Prescott. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Yeah, here we go. Right there. Wide, ain't it? Here we go. Go to 54. Wide, ain't it? Then we're going to 53. 26.
Here's Dak to throw. Over the middle to his tight end, Ferguson. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. Remember, he had the touch. opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Cowboys with the early edge. We're back to Arlington in a moment. They'll go big, 3 tight ends in the formation for first and goal.
We're going to 54. Wide eight. Right.
Williams, and he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
A little closer. Here's second and goal.
Yeah.
One more time for Williams. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Javonte Williams. Touchdown, Cowboys.
So you look back a week ago, Mike, and that tough loss, and you can already see this is a much different group. There's a different focus. There's a different clarity. There's a different operation in and out of the huddle. They look sharp, motivated, and 2 drives later, they've got 2 touchdowns, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Price now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. Taking off. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Taking advantage of the room to run. A gain of 19 on the scramble.
So they decide to move the pocket in the launch point for the quarterback by calling a bootleg. There's nowhere for him to go with the ball downfield, but it does allow him to get out onto the edge, pick up a positive gain, and convert the first down.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Let's go.
Working out of the shotgun. They're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
Yeah, here we go. Right there. Go, go, go. Get out there, get out there.
A first down throw from Prescott. This one intercepted. Picked off by Ivan Pace. And the Vikings will take over here just shy of the 30. On first and 10, it's McCarthy. Flush to his right. Looking for Jefferson deep downfield. And that is incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. It's second down.
We see this so often, they call it sudden change. So they teach defenses, Mike. This is a little predictable here. They teach defenses. If we have to take the field following a turnover or some sort of sudden change situation, expect a deep play, expect a trick play.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
The entire idea of the bootleg is to move your quarterback off of his normal spot. Buy some extra time for your offensive line and alleviate some of the pressure on the protection. But in this case, it seemed to me like the quarterback panicked a little bit. He went into survival mode and ended up leading to a massive loss.
And on third down, that ball incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up fourth down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36.
Sweat tonight. Warning. Here we go. Go to 54. Go to 50.
The drive begins with a run by Williams. Inside the 30. And he will go all the way. Touchdown Cowboys. So that is 2 touchdowns in this game, and now 15 for the year. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they're... And trouble on this extra point. It is blocked. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Price now to return it. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. A little play action here with McCarthy. That's caught left side by Hawkinson. And he'll only manage a couple of yards before he's out of bounds.
There's a lot of quarterbacks around the league that really struggle with this, Mike, but not this guy. A righty quarterback moving to his left. Your mechanics, your footwork, and your arm talent all have to align. And tell you what, he does it as well as anybody around the league.
And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A gain there of 20. It'll be a Vikings first down. Play action now. It's McCarthy. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he is out of bounds. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a first down.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. On second down, here's McCarthy. Moving to his right. He'll tuck it and take off. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a first down. So they move inside the 20, first and 10 at the 18. And this time the rush gets home, and down he goes.
The offense goes from feeling really good about their previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a third down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
The throw on the run is complete. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down. The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on fourth down. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. They'll go. Here's McCarthy. Escaping the pressure right. And this is not going to be enough. He is short of the marker. They turn it over on down.
Here we go, here we go. Wide right. Push, push. We're going to 53.
Prescott on first down. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Blake Hashman in there for the sack. Loss of 10 yards to start this drive. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back to Arlington at AT&T Stadium after this.
Going to 54.
On the give, it's Williams. And they'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to third down.
Brought down at his own 8-yard line. Brings up third down.
Gun. Wide right. What do you think?
They'll go again with Williams.
This offensive line continues to be very physical at the point of attack. They've been able to give their backs plenty of room to run. That's why they've already eclipsed the century mark here in the opening half.
For the Cowboys.
And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line.
At their own 36-yard line.
They'll put Addison in motion. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he'll be run out of bounds. That's a good gain. On first down, they pick up 7 yards.
So I don't think his fullback was his primary option on that play, but a really nice job by the quarterback working quickly through his progression, getting the ball down to his big fullback, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
Moving to his left. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Forced out wide. And this ball incomplete on third down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. On the zone read, it's McCarthy. And he's not going anywhere. Stuck behind the line. They have turned it over on down.
You know, Mike, you could almost just look down in the huddle, and the players are looking at the sideline like, Coach, isn't the punt team going to come out? And the coach was having none of it. He says, no, you're staying on the field. We're being aggressive all day long, and we're going to go pick up this 1st down.
And he's in!
You know, there's so many key factors that allow a play like this, Mike, to have so much success. And, of course, like anything, it starts with the quarterback being accurate. It's such a big part of NFL football right now is the run after the catch, but the accuracy of the ball allows the receiver to turn into a runner after securing the catch. So great job there by the quarterback, and then sometimes it's just a foot race to the pylon and speed kills, and wide receiver gets the ball, secures it, and he does the rest.
Price now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Now, faking the give. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the gun, here's McCarthy. He runs with it, and he's going to be forced out of bounds. Still plenty of work to do. 3rd and long coming up.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner, and that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the 1st down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
He'll let this go deep for Jefferson. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered, and that is how this 1st half will come to an end. Now, this is a surprise. Right out of the locker room, they'll try the onside kick.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
Yeah!
Give left side. Here's Williams. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. Give him 14 on that one. That's good for a Dallas 1st down.
For a Cowboys
Yeah, here we go! Right there!
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
To throw is Dak. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Yeah, we're going to 54. Wide 8.
Throwing again. Prescott on 2nd and 10. He's got it at the 7. And he will score. Touchdown, Cowboys. Now Aubrey for the extra point. The kick is good. Cowboys stretch things out even further. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. The play fake. He'll look to throw. That one caught by Tomkinson. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Flush to his right. Looking for Jefferson deep downfield. And the Cowboys will take over at their own 15.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
First down, it is Williams. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
Here we go, going to 53. Here we go, 46, 46.
It's another run here for Williams. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
On third down, Prescott. Got a man, that's Tolbert. 15 yards through the air. First down, Cowboys.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. Here's the give up the middle with Williams. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like we might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
We're going to 54. Wide.
On the ground, this is Williams. He's inside the 35. And he will score again. Javonte Williams. Touchdown, Dallas. That's his 3rd touchdown of the game. And it adds up to 16 now on the season. Taking care of business on the ground. They run it into the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Mike, some of the hardest elements to coach for a running back is vision and patience. And in this case, you saw both of them on display, and he's able to take the long run all the way to the house for 6.
On for the PAT is Aubrey. It's up and through. And the Cowboys add on to their already sizable lead.
Vikings nothing.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. He'll start at the 4. And he'll They'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. On play action, here's McCarthy. Exiting the pocket right. Again, working deep downfield. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson on that one. And that will lead to a second down.
It was clear from the jump, Mike, that he wanted to take a shot downfield. Bought himself a little extra time by moving the launch point. Ball just kind of sailed on him a little bit and ends up falling harmlessly out of bounds.
He was seeking out the veteran Adam Thielen that time. And third down coming up. He chooses to keep it on the zone read. The defense not fighting. They stay at home and they tackle him for no gain. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first, as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. On fourth down, here's McCarthy. That's taken in, and he's going to pick up the Vikings first down. They'll have it by a lot. It turns out to be a big gainer on fourth down. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. Now he takes off, and he'll be forced out of bounds just a couple yards short of a first down. That's a pickup of 8.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
From the 43, here's second and a yard. On the run to the right, and he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Here's Hawkinson in motion. On third and a yard, it's McCarthy. Out to his right. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
And he's going to pick up the Vikings first down. They wind up with a gain of 11 on fourth down. To throw is McCarthy. He'll get this into the hands of Thielen. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. On first and 10, it's McCarthy. To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they forced a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
And this defense not fooled by the option. They stick with the running back, and they get him down for no gain.
Brings up second and 9.
From the 21, here's second down and 9.
Yeah!
Here's a handoff to Williams. He'll get this ahead for about 3. Byron Murphy there on the stop.
Tackled at the 25-yard line. That's a gain of 4. brings up 3rd and 5.
Third and 5.
Here we go. Here we go. Wide eight. Wide eight. Take.
They run out of the gun and tag on a reverse. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's 4th down. Cowboys special teams unit heads out for the punt. And he's on to punt for just the 2nd time in this game. This is taken at the 25. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. He's got his receiver. It's Jones. They get 18 on the pitch and catch. 1st down, Minnesota.
And the Vikings, 1st down.
To throw once more, here's McCarthy. Moving outside the pocket, escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Little play action here with McCarthy. Rolling right. He's going to run it. And McCarthy's going to get down and pick up the 1st down. Good, smart play with the slide by JJ. Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. 1st down throw there is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense, and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one. He's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
2 yards from 6 points. It is 1st down and goal. Looking to throw. McCarthy forced to his right. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Damone Clark. And the Cowboys are going to take possession here. It's a touchback. They'll take over at the 20-yard line.
These second-half red zone opportunities are critical, Mike. I mean, you're not going to score every single time you get down here, but it feels like at this point in the game, this might be my last chance to get this deep. You've got to make the most of those limited opportunities. At least come away with 3. You're hoping for 6, but in this case, you come away with 0.
Yeah, here we go. Wait, take wide eight.
They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Made at the 24-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Yeah,
They'll go with Williams. And he'll pick up 2 out to the 27.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. They'll let the fullback try to push the pot. And he'll dive forward here. Tack on even more yardage to the end of this one. A huge play for Dallas. 33 yards.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. On the carry, it's Williams. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Sometimes you run all those big bodies out there, you kind of tip your hand. I always love going big jumbo personnel for a play action. In this case, they keep the ball on the ground. The defense knew it was coming, and they suffer a loss.
Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and
9. A give, and here comes Williams. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. On the give, this is their fullback, and he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. They'll stop it here. We have an injured Viking to tend to. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game. From the 23, here's 2nd and 5. First carry now for Jaden Blue. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
We'll try to run for it with Williams. This will not do the trick. They've stopped it behind the line. 4th down coming up.
So it's a pretty manageable 3rd down. So they really have the option to run or pass. So they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use 4th down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
Here we go. Like 10, 4, 8.
They'll go for it. It's Williams. And he's not going to get there. Couple of yards short. And this is going to be a turnover on downs. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. On the handoff, Jones. They'll finally track him down as he takes it up to the 44 on the first play.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
A give now. It's Jones on the zone read. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. That's caught left side by Hawkinson. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. A big play for Minnesota. 39 yards.
9-yard gain on the play.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Here we go. One final play. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So it's a win for the Cowboys. And this was as good as it gets, all three phases of the game, in perfect harmony as they post the lopsided shutout victory.